Deer season is officially underway here in Oklahoma. Archery season kicked off Saturday, and next weekend is all about the kids for youth gun season. Colin Berg with the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation joining us here for our monthly talk. We're going to talk about how to get ready for the season, whether you're a kid or an adult.
That's right.
Good morning.
That's right. Morning.
Always good to have you. The top most important thing for any hunter, young or old, knowing how to be safe while out in the woods. And you've got hunter education courses in person this year, which is exciting.
Yep, we've had several across the state. We've got one coming up here in Jenks this Saturday. Folks can register. They need to register for that course. They can go to wildlifedepartment.com and click on our events and activity calendar coming up and register, not just themselves. If they're bringing a child, they need to register the child as well. So both people. And actually, Oklahoma, you're supposed to have either hunt as an apprentice or have hunter education anywhere from a 5-year-old all the way up to 30 years of age. So it's adults as well that'll be attending the course. And ethics and responsibility and safety are the key. You know, it's enjoyable to get in the outdoors and spend time, family and friends, hunting, but the number one thing that we're always want is to see people come back and be safe while they're out there. Things that we want to talk about with youth season coming up, get out and practice with them before the season. If you're an avid hunter, it's different. If you're taking a youth for the first time, just think about the height level in a lot of cases. A lot of people hunting out of a blind or even out of a tree stand. It's an open shot for me, but get down there on the level that your 10-year-old is at, and it's like, oh, they can't even see. Why couldn't he shoot that deer? Why couldn't she shoot that deer? It's frustrating.
That's great advice.
So make sure you look at their level as from experience. You learn from experience. Yeah. Been there. The number one thing that we have folks have issues with are tree stands. We have tree stand accidents, people falling out of trees. Make sure that you're harnessed in. Make sure that your stand is secured to the tree. Those are some of the things, number one things that we cover when we talk about hunter education and safety. Know the rules and regulations. Something this year especially be cognizant of. A lot of the state now is underneath the burn ban. It's very common for hunters to want to have campfires, you know, at their hunting camp and things. So make sure, even if you're not under a burn ban right now, I don't recommend having a fire anywhere. Just it's so dry, and we don't want to have those issues out there. So that's one of the things about responsibility. I'll be at the hunter education course, and I'll probably be talking about the ethics. That's one thing, is knowing where you're hunting, rules and regulations, whether it's a burn ban or whether it's the seasons, limits, everything.
It's all important. Well, in watching some of that video, you know, you should know it. It's drilled into every hunter's mind, but wearing orange. Wearing orange. You're going to have your orange on next weekend. And if you're an archery hunter, you also still have to have orange, either hat or vest, right? That's
correct. That's correct. And that's one of the number one things that people think. I just need to wear it going to the stand. No, you need to wear it the entire time while you're in the field. Until you get into your vehicle, you should keep your orange on. As you mentioned, October is a season that hunters look forward to. Everything from rabbit season opening up to we've got bear season going on in the southeast part of the state. We've got waterfowl season that opens in the Panhandle. We've got the youth gun season coming up in a couple weekends here. We got muzzleloader season that opens up here. So it's the time of year that all hunters look forward to, you know, and I really look forward to it. It's like one of my coworkers, when I hired him, he said, just think about it. In 115 days, we'll be done. And I'm like, Jay, that's going to go by so fast, and it does. The days go by so fast, it seems like, for those 115 days of archery season that we have, that it's just, you blink and it's over with.
Well, I always schedule a lot of time off this time of year. Do we have the full screen for that hunter education course? There you go. So folks who want to go out to the hunter education course, it's October 8th, 8 to 5. It's in Jenks, and you can only register online. What if you want to show, can you just show up?
We'll probably register people that show up, but we prefer that they're already registered online.
Is
so we know
free?
How many it's free course. It'll be entertaining. I'll be there. I've got a couple other staff members that'll be there. So it'll be very educational.
Perfect. Well, I think it's great. I know having it in person, that's a big thing this year.